This day is a special one at Vintage Wings for the current generation of youth. It's a day where a love for aviation goes out of this world. It's the Hadfield Summit. Hadfield's a man that many Canadians now recognize thanks to his time as commander of the International Space Station. But what many may not realize is that he got started down that road as an air cadet and glider pilot in his early teens.
To go through the organizations that we offer our kids, the education system, in my case the air cadets, it's just given me so many opportunities to do things that I've done.
No matter what happens, when you push the button, you're going to be able to get the door open.
And while Chris Hadfield is the star of the show, the day also includes a visit from Canada's famous snowbirds and the legendary CF-18 Hornet, aircraft and pilots worthy of their own headlines.
Everyone that's with the squadron wants to do it. They chose to apply. It's an amazing job that you get to have for 2 years. You travel around the country, you meet Canadians, you get to go to all kinds of really unique events. Obviously take a lot of pride and a lot of care with this kind of history.
Definitely there is a lot of work, but I think the pride is more important to me, being able to represent 90 years of Royal Canadian Air Force history across the entire country all summer, representing all men and women that serve in the Royal Canadian Air Force.
The opportunity to see a restored and airworthy aircraft from times past is a rare one, but thanks to efforts of enthusiasts around the world, that's precisely what's happening. One such place where this happens is at Vintage Wings of Canada. They're a not-for-profit organization based here at the Gatineau Airport just outside Ottawa. They're founded in 2000 by ex-software company CEO and philanthropist Mike Potter. But for Potter and Vintage Wings, aircraft restoration isn't just about making the shell of an airplane look good in a museum. The passion here runs much deeper.
Every airplane we have in the hangar either is airworthy or is being prepared for flight. But also we retain a lot of the knowledge of restoring and maintaining and flying these aircraft that is otherwise lost. Unless you fly these aircraft, you'll forget how they do fly.
The message that Chris Hadfield, the Snowbirds, and even the F-18 pilot have brought with them today has resonated with the youth attending.
I thought it was interesting of how he spoke of it, like how he made it humorous and factual at the same time.
I told my mom this morning, I've got to take a selfie with Chris Hadfield. That's like my bucket list right now.
Just believe in yourself and you can do whatever you put your mind to.
I think the fact that he grew up in a small town, he was just a regular kid, didn't even know what he was going to do, and then one day he just decided.
He's a very remarkable man. You see at the age of 9 he had this dream of being an astronaut, and him even knowing that there was no Canadian astronaut program, he still kept that dream in mind.
Just thinking about like today and tomorrow and just getting to the next step is what I think he's talking about.
So why is it important to have kids coming to an event like the Hadfield Summit?
Having someone like Chris Hadfield that's done amazing things come out and talk about his career and how he got here, this sort of thing, is a real eye-opener for our youth to give some ideas and figure out what they want to do.
I really want to motivate her to continue her education, head off to university for either math or engineering.
Chris had a great message today. I think Commander Hadfield really stressed leadership, and I think just planning your goals now for down the road.
Interestingly, for many in attendance today, they have something in common with Hadfield. Their passion for aviation runs in the family.
In my case, David, my dad, was a pilot, and we both grew up flying, and it helped us choose what we do today.
What I can to try and tell the young people that that wasn't that long ago I was standing where they stood, and it's very possible to continue on in a career in aviation, anything they want to do.
And he started as a cadet.
Yeah.
You're a cadet. What do you think's possible for you?
Anything.
While the Hadfield Summit might be a one-time only event, the opportunity to remember the past while being inspired about the future might be just around the corner at your local airport or air show. And it's definitely here at Vintage Wings of Canada. I'm Harrison Nurse, and this is a Sun News Network special report.